It's a very invigorating day here in Canada. It's January, the wind's blowing, it's snowy and it's cold. And I notice I'm walking and I'm like starting to tighten and tense. Wind's blowing through my jeans and through these thin gloves. And I started to get tense, and I remember a story. When I was in my 20s, I was a carpenter up in Maine. And we worked outside in the winter, and I worked in this job, and I worked next to this Frenchman. He was this little skinny guy in his 50s, and all he wore was a t-shirt, a sweater, and a windbreaker, and a little hat. And the rest of us were all bundled up. We couldn't understand, and this guy didn't wear gloves, and we're wearing gloves and hammering and nailing with gloves on, and this guy it didn't bother him. And then I worked, in my 30s, I worked for Outward Bound in this island in Boston Harbor, Thompson Island. And we used to take a ferry. It was a mile-long ride across Boston Harbor. Well, you know, in the winter, with the wind coming across the icy water, it was freezing in this little ferry. I worked with a guy, and same thing. He was thin guy, and he just had a couple of layers. And I said, how do you do it? How do you stay so warm in this weather? And he said it was his mom taught him. And she taught him basically to relax. Instead of tightening up from the cold, to actually make a conscious choice to relax. And it works. It just relax. Stop feeling so separate, so afraid of the cold, and to just get present. And when we get present, the fullness of who we are and our vitality comes alive. And then it's beautiful no matter what the weather is. Try it. I mean, my blood got real thin living in the Bahamas and Florida the last 10 years. And now I'm spending some winter up here in Toronto. It's taken some acclimating, and that's my greatest gift, is to relax. So regardless of what's going on, to relax. So from below zero here in northern Toronto, wishing you a beautiful day and plenty of relaxation.